WSTKS-FM Worldwide, digital collaborative learning for the 21st century.
Good morning, everyone. It's Professor Schwartz yet again with the usual mug of dark roast coffee here in the Collaborative Cafe right off campus on the ground floor of the WSTKS-FM Worldwide studios. I hope the early organization and activity within your new student learning teams is off to a solid start. On that same note, it's already week 4 of the course, and that means it's time to move forward with the members of your learning team on both the discussion and analysis of course materials for this week, as well as the planning for and development of collaborative project number 1, which is due at the end of week 5. Now, we've talked before about how effective collaboration is an ongoing, democratic, and mutually supportive process in which all team members should be involved from start to finish. The most efficient learning teams also determine specific roles for each of their 4 or 5 members based on the skills, abilities, and interests brought to the collaborative table by each person on the team. After a quick break, we'll consider what that might look like in practice. Join me right back here in one moment. Okay, as I've said, we know already that effective collaboration is an ongoing, democratic, and mutually supportive process. But there are also several key roles that your learning team members should take based on their particular abilities, talents, and interests. So it's worth taking the time at the start of your collaborative work together this week, week 4, to determine what those are, ensuring greater cohesion as your team moves forward together through the development of collaborative project number 1. Now, while that might look a little different within each team, here is what I suggest. One member of your student learning team should act as the facilitator. Besides working to support the other members during the weekly discussion and analysis of course materials or larger collaborative projects, this person also oversees those same team activities, schedules, organizes, and runs the related team meetings. Occasionally, the facilitator might also need to offer encouraging words to keep things on track, moving forward, and coax the rest of your team along toward due dates and related activities. Think of a facilitator as the captain of your learning team. The team timekeeper does just that. Since we are all busy and are time limited, this member of the team keeps things on track and moving forward by monitoring the passage of time. The timekeeper does that not only during routine weekly meetings for the discussion and analysis of course materials, but also in the run-up to your 3 collaborative project due dates. Besides supporting their fellow team members in all other aspects of the collaborative process, effective timekeepers provide regular reminders, either verbally or via digital communications, as meeting times, assignment due dates, and project deadlines approach. Let's talk now about the third learning team member, the team recorder or note taker. In a nutshell, this member takes notes on all team interactions, discussions, and project planning during your in-person or virtual meetings so that there is a clear record of not only your prior observations, remarks, or ideas, but also team plans and activities as you move forward. The recorder should then share these notes immediately after each meeting in the Team Google folder so that all members can refer to them later should the need arise. The fourth member of your student learning team is the communications specialist. Besides the usual support of the others on your learning team, this key member works closely with your facilitator to determine and then send out reminders to all learning team members for future weekly discussion and analysis meetings, as well as upcoming project planning and work sessions. The communications specialist also works with the team facilitator to ensure that everyone's voice is heard and has the opportunity to contribute to weekly meetings, collaborative project development sessions, or, if internal issues arise that require frank dialogue, to address and resolve. In addition, your communications specialist is the person who contacts me on the team's behalf should any questions arise during your work together. If your student learning team has 5 members, the 5th person can take on what we will call the wildcard role. This member of your learning team handles tasks not already overseen by the other 4 members. Put another way, the wildcard member of your learning team is a jack of all trades who can take on many different roles as needed. They are problem solvers who enjoy tackling new challenges, and their role at any given time is dictated by whatever issues or challenges face the team. Keep in mind that these 5 roles should not occur in isolation of each other or comprise your only activity within the learning team. Instead, all members should work together throughout the collaborative process in an ongoing, democratic, and mutually supportive way to make the point one more time. In practical terms, that means that team members should pick up the slack and help each other out whenever and wherever necessary.
WSTKS-FM Worldwide, digital collaborative learning for the 21st century. If you find this podcast helpful, be sure to hit like, share, and subscribe.
Before we leave the Collaborative Cafe for today, let's quickly recap today's outline of the specific roles suggested for the members of your student learning team. The facilitator oversees all collaborative activities, schedules, organizes, and runs the related meetings. The timekeeper keeps things on track and moving forward by monitoring the passage of time during meetings, project work sessions, and the run-up to related due dates. Your team recorder takes clear notes on all team interaction, discussion, and project planning during in-person or virtual meetings. The communications specialist ensures clear and open communication within your learning team and reaches out to the professor, me, on behalf of all team members should the need arise. And finally, if you have a 5th member of the team, this wildcard member functions as a problem solver and takes on any other tasks as needed. Determine specific team member roles like these now to ensure greater cohesion and smoother collaboration as you move forward together through the remainder of the course. Empower yourself and navigate this digital collaborative course more successfully by tuning in again for additional tips, tricks, and advice based on my almost 30 years of teaching and working with thousands of undergraduates at 3 Big Ten universities, 2 liberal arts schools, and 2 community colleges across the upper Midwest of the United States. In the meantime, thank you for joining me today. I'll see you in class, online, or during Zoom office hours if you drop by with a question. Stay healthy, have a safe and a productive week. With special regards, from Onyx, the cat what am. So long, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.
You've just heard a podcast from WSTKS-FM Worldwide, digital collaborative learning for the 21st century.